This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 2072, Guide to Good Posture by Kate Galliett of fitforreallife.com. And I'm Dr. Neil, your very own personal narrator. Welcome to another edition of Optimal Health Daily. This is one of just a few podcasts in the world where blogs are read to you. And on this show, you get the added bonus of hearing my commentary at the end. Oh, and another bonus, on Fridays, I answer your questions. Now, to check out our other shows, just search for Optimal Living Daily wherever you're hearing this. But for now, let's get right to today's post and start optimizing your life. Guide to Good Posture by Kate Galliett of fitforreallife.com. Folks often think of posture as good or bad, as in, I want to have good posture. But in reality, when you think good posture, what you're thinking of is stacked and aligned posture. And as you will hear in this article, the best way to achieve stacked and aligned posture is not by pulling your shoulders back or drawing your belly button in. What is posture? Posture is how you organize your skeleton, tissues, and systems of your body to allow you to do whatever it is you want to do. It's often presumed to be something you work to hold, like holding your shoulders back or your tummy in or your butt out. Actually though, posture is being able to both hold and move through body positions with exactly the right amount of body tension needed to do so. That is, you can move fluidly into and through any position you like, and your body organizes itself to do so with ease. This is the case both when the position you're in is stationary, such as when seated, or when the position is actually a series of positions that make up the movement you're doing, such as when walking or dancing or cleaning up the kitchen after dinner. Posture is automatic. In other words, you aren't consciously holding your posture. Posture just is. Sure, you can pull your shoulders back, but that's not posture. That's just using intentional muscle tension to hold a position. If you let go of the tension in the muscles between your shoulder blades, your shoulders would fall out of that pulled back position you put them in. Posture is simply the state of repose or position you maintain without extra effort. One of my favorite mental images to understand a state of repose comes from the world of mechanics, and in particular, stacking and placing objects on angled surfaces. The angle of repose is the steepest angle at which rocks or other objects do not roll down the slope, but rather stay put on their own, without any extra support to keep them there. Like a pile of salt stacked along the sea, the angle at which it was stacked up is the steepest it could be stacked where it holds without extra effort to prop it up and without it slumping down. Your posture is for helping you hold your body in a state of repose without needing extra support from intentional muscle contractions or posture correcting devices to do so. Should you pull your shoulders back? Pulling your shoulders back is akin to putting the rock on a steeper slope, so that you then have to put a support under the downhill side of the rock to keep it from tumbling downward. You can't hold that position without intentionally contracting the muscles between your shoulder blades. Not to mention your skeleton is not held in place only by those muscles, and so trying to improve posture just by squeezing them, or any other group of muscles, is far too reductionist and isolationist to be helpful. In addition, holding your shoulders back, lifting your chin up, or doing any of the other common things you might do to pull yourself into good posture are all forms of rigidness and non-action. They are fixed poses rather than dynamic ones. Building posture is about finding ease in your body, not rigidity. And the path to finding more ease runs through a concept called oscillation. Specifically, oscillation focuses on the ability to 1. Rotate the body, which is oscillation in one direction and then back the other direction. 2. Shift from the left side to the right side of the body and back again. And 3. Have access to the full spectrum of muscular tensions available to you. These oscillations are not just important for creating stacked and aligned posture, they're also important for walking, running, going up and down stairs, and doing all of the twisting, reaching, and bending that comes with daily activities, let alone sports. And in a real catch-22, as oscillation is lost, posture becomes more rigid, and as posture becomes more rigid, oscillation gets lost. Seth Oberst, a doctor of physical therapy, sees this in his clinic, and he noted it in an article he wrote for my website. Quote, "Just watch most anyone walk, and you'll notice a lack of symmetrical rotation in the body as people tend to stay stuck on one side, and it's almost always the right." End quote. How to find better posture through ease. It's tempting to think that there must be a specific muscle you should engage, like pulling your shoulders back or sucking your belly inward. But what you should really be thinking about is coordinating a multitude of your body's muscles, its systems, and its structures, like bones and joints. Nothing in your body works in isolation. In order to have stacked and aligned posture, you need your breathing muscles to work in harmony with the muscles that help to hold you upright, and you need your joints to be able to hold a neutral position, and you need your nervous system to feel safe. You just listened to the post titled Guide to Good Posture by Kate Galliett of fitforreallife.com. Dr. Neal here for my commentary. Want to know a secret? I am awful at keeping proper posture. And in fact, I've been one of those who have tried to pull my shoulders back and down, only to find that that feels exhausting after a while. I have spent extra time strengthening my upper and lower back because I constantly find myself slouching. I have a long commute to and from work, and I spend a lot of time on the computer. This is probably the worst combination when you're trying to maintain good posture. And as today's author Kate mentioned, I'm probably locked in very rigid positions while I'm driving or at the computer, instead of being in a state of ease and body harmony. I now know that I need to pause for a moment, look inwardly, and think about how my body feels, and not just my posture, but all of the systems together. Am I feeling comfortable? Am I feeling any pain anywhere? And if so, what can I do to adjust my body so that I no longer feel that way? And if the pain or discomfort or soreness doesn't seem to go away, then I probably need to seek a physical therapist. All right, that'll do it for another edition of Optimal Health Daily. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and be sure to tune in again tomorrow where I'll have another post for you and where your optimal life awaits.